Sure that's right. Okay, we're good. We are golden and ready to go. Thanks, y'all, for joining into this break and joining in the poll. We're excited to break this for you today. We have here in front of me our 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball 3-box break. Pick your team number 2. We have A277 with the D-backs, A277 with the Dodgers, Alan Chen with the Rangers, Chris Olson with the Twins, Kremen with the Cardinals, Ed with the White Sox, Ed with Rentaro Sasaki, Furhan with the Braves, Furhan with the Guardians, Gregors with the Reds, Gregors with the A's, Gregors with the Nationals, Kuma with the Padres, Troy with the Orioles, Troy with the Cubs, Troy with the Tigers, Troy with the Astros, Troy with the Royals, Troy with the Angels, Troy with the Marlins, Troy with the Mets, Troy with the Phillies, Troy with the Giants, Troy with the Mariners, and Troy with the Jays. Tyler 2 with the Brewers, Tyler 2 with the Rays, Tyler Debs with the Sox, Tyler Debs with the Rockies, Tyler Debs with the Yankees, and Tyler Debs with the Pirates. All right, let's go. Good luck, y'all. We're going to get right into it. Get right into it. Good luck. We do have other breaks. Like I said, if you missed out on this one, didn't get a chance to get in, we do have a couple other breaks coming up today with KJ and YG, your initial boys, coming at you. Let's go. Oh, wow. Look at that. So pretty. Very pretty. All purple. Whew. It's a nice, large stack. Nice, large stack. This is my first time opening this product, so we'll start off a little bit slow, make sure we do not miss anything. And I'm excited to see there's a lot of interesting hits in here. A lot of interesting hits. The big ones being the gold vinyl. And then there's a black, something black, I forget what it's called. Those are the one-of-ones. I am seeing some color already here. I am seeing some color already. I am seeing some color already. Break down this stack. I don't want anything to come crashing down here. That would not be good. All right, let's go. Let's get into this first one here. I'm going to start us off here with something that's kind of cool. Boom. Getting started off right. We got a talisman. Talisman. Leo DeVries with the talisman. Cool. That's one of our inserts there. Talisman is like a pennant or a ring that has a good luck charm to it. Vladimir Guerrero. Brian Rivera. This looks like a little bit of a throwback here. New York, Christy Mathewson. Huh. Interesting look to that here. Interesting look to that. I don't know exactly what that is, but it looks... It's like a black and white insert or parallel. Christy Mathewson, New York. It's got to be the Yankees because of the stripes. There we go. Very nice. Austin Wells. Oh, that's another one. Another black and white. I think they're more common maybe than we thought. Grover Alexander, Chicago. We'll set that aside there, though. Still cool. All right, we got our first purple here. And we got an auto coming up right after it. Billy Amick, Minnesota Twins, the Twinkies. That is out of 149. Twinkies out of 149. We do have an auto coming up. Try not to show that off too much yet. Boom! Sensational. Sensational signatures. Arizona, Tommy Troy. Very nice. Arizona. That would be the D-backs. Yeah, I think those may be base. Yeah. Tommy Troy, D-backs. That is also numbered 45 out of 49. Nice hit. Nice hit. That's one of our autos for the box. First auto for the box. Ivan Rodriguez. David Shields on the red. David Shields out of 299 on the red. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan, New York. Nolan Ryan. Neon Dion for the Braves. Jacob Wilson. We got something coming up here. Elston Howard on the throwback, a little black and white. Blake Burke. Blake Burke. That is really cool. Out of 199, Blake Burke. And Texas Rangers, Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez out of 25. Wow. Nice hit. 25 out of 25. Texas Rangers, Ivan Rodriguez. Wow. 25 out of 25. Nice hit. Rangers. And what do we got here? Jay Strong. Talisman. Jay Strong on the Talisman. Nice. And we got a prismatic. Seaver King on the prismatic. Washington. The Nats. Nice insert there. We got Skeens. Yogi Berra, a little throwback. Joe Jackson. Shoeless Joe Jackson. That's the Mojo. Okay. Nice. Mojo on the Mojo. Very nice. I didn't see that. I couldn't see that visually in the checklist. I didn't show a picture of it, so good to know. I didn't see it in there. Paul O'Neill, a little throwback. And James Wood. All right, James Wood. Nationals. James Wood. That is out of $4.99. Nice. Out of $4.99, James Wood. Number 377 out of $4.99. And we got something coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Spencer Argatti. Dingers. Dingers. Vance Honeycutt on the dingers. Baltimore. That's a cool looking card. Dingers. That's a gold dinger. I believe that's out of 25. Gold dingers. I forget the numbering on these, but that is a nice hit. Dingers. Silver Pulsar. Okay. Silver Pulsar. Dingers. Yeah, let me pull up. Let me keep that up here so I can see here. Dingers. Yeah. The gold dinger. Dingers. That's a looks like a gold Prizm. All right, nice card. Very nice. Okay, interesting. All right. No numbered on there, so I guess that's just an insert. Good call out. Good call out. That's not the gold Prizm. Then it's not, because it's not numbered out of 10. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We are catching on. We're seeing something come up here. Oh, Blake Mitchell, sensational auto. That is going to be to the Royals. Nice hit. I think that was one of our $9 teams there on the Royals. Good value team. Blake Mitchell. And I think there's going to be, that's sensational. I think there's going to be a number on this too here. Yeah, 91 out of 99. 91 out, if you can see it there, 91 out of 99. Blake Mitchell. Very nice. And we got a Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella. This is definitely one that's a little bit different than the standard kind of black and white. A little purple action to it there. Campanella. And that one is out of 149. Very nice. It would say, okay, got it. Fair enough. Christian Moore. Christian Moore. That is to your Angels. Don't see anything, any numbering on that. It does look different, though. It was top loaded just because I didn't see a number on this one. Unless I missed it. Okay. Well, it got top loaded anyways. And we got Cam Smith. Cam Smith, Houston, on the fireworks. I think that's just a base level insert, I think. That one. Nice card, though. Fireworks. All right, let's keep it moving. We got to get through this here, guys. Got to get through it. Got more stuff to unpack here. I can feel it. I can feel it. Christy Mathewson. Christy Mathewson. This one's red, so we got a little more rarity to it. It's going to be numbered there. Got it. Out of 299. Christy Mathewson out of 299. 10 base parallels, not numbered. Got it. Got it. And Christian Campbell. Christian Campbell on the Prismatic. It's a nice one. Prismatic. Non-numbered. Set that aside to top load later. Cole Young. Clemente, Roberto Clemente. Vance Honeycutt. Jim Rice. Jim Rice. Little numbered action there. On the black and whites. Jim Rice. Should be, I believe it's a 199 because I think we just had one of those. 299. 216 out of 299. Jim Rice. Larry Walker. Larry Walker. St. Louis. Going to the Cards. And we got a talisman. Ethan Salas. Talisman. Braxton. Mike Schmidt. Alex Gordon. Let's keep it moving. Still got 2 more boxes of this to get through. Rhett Lauder. Rhett Lauder. Rookie card. Should be numbered, I believe, out of 499. Yep. 488 out of 499. I'll give a little top load action. It would get top loaded anyways, but might as well get some reps in on the top loading. Nice. Rogers Hornsby. And looks like we got another one here. Marcelo Meyer. Marcelo Meyer on the dingers. Rookie card. Marcelo Myers, Boston. Nice. Okay. And we got Dion. Neon Dion going to the Braves. Dion Sanders. That's going to be numbered. Dion Sanders. Nice hit. Definitely would be worth a nice little chunk there. Dion Sanders, Braves out of 199. Very nice. Very nice. Tyson Neighbors. Tyson Neighbors. Non-numbered. Set that aside. And we got Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz on the rookie card talisman. Very nice. Very nice. Dylan Cruz. Rookie card talisman. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is going to be numbered out of 99. 19 out of 99. Dylan Cruz. Nationals. Good hit. And we got Kyle DeBarge, Minnesota. Should be out of 499. 406 out of 499. Kyle DeBarge. Twins. Thomas. And we got a fireworks. Chase Burns on the fireworks. Nice. Chase Burns fireworks. Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas for the A's. That is going to be the A's, and that is to 499. Nice hit, Frank Thomas. And we got a sensational signatures auto. Chase Davis. St. Louis Cardinals. Nice hit on the auto. Boom. Sensational signatures. Chase Davis. Very nice. That's going to be numbered out of 199. 85 out of 199. Very nice. Nice hit there. Nice hit. This should be a talisman. Yep. Jacob Wilson on the talisman. Very nice. James Wood, little base. Little base action. We got something orange coming up here. Ching Xian Ho. Jing Xian Ho. Out of 49. Nice hit. 49. That is going to LA, I believe. I believe the Dodgers is who it would be. Yeah. Dodgers. Jing Sing Ho. Very nice. Happy to hit for you, Dennis. Happy to hit for you. Buster. And we got another fireworks. Cam Caminetti. Cam Caminetti. All right, that takes us through the first box. Appreciate the patience. Now we kind of know what the scoop is. We've seen some of the cards. We'll move a little bit faster through this next one. Try to get you all on with your day here and on to more things and better breaks and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's go. Six. I'm going to break it down. Don't want any towers tumbling here today. There we go. 6 and 6. Feel free to translate there for me, Alan. Feel free to throw in a translation. I want to share in your whatever it is. Misery, excitement, happiness. Ooh, that was a tough one. Extra glue there or something. Extra glue on that one. Must be something good inside these. Oh, no way. That's crazy. That is crazy. Small world, I guess, right? That is crazy. Definitely going to be some good things in these packs. They're a lot harder to open than the last box. So with great effort comes great results. All right, let's get into it. This is our second box here. Let's go. Let's go. Some mojo. Start it off with something here. Oh, looks like we just got some backwards cards. All right, Christian Scott. Grover Alexander. Bobby Witt. Chase Meadroth. Chase Meadroth out of 299. Looks like we got an auto coming up here too. Nice looking auto coming up. If y'all can see it through the... Sorry if I spoiled it. Ryan Waldschmidt on the prospect. Ryan Waldschmidt, prospect signatures. Arizona going to the D-backs. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. And there we go. First signature of the box. And Dylan Cruz on the dingers. That's nice. I think it's going to be a non-numbered dingers, but nice nonetheless. Dylan Cruz, dingers. Set those aside. Ricky Henderson. Pedro. Johnny Farmello. Christy Mathewson. Seen him a lot. On the throwbacks. Ivan Rodriguez. Josh Gibson. And Christian Campbell. This will be, I believe, out of 499. Yes, 402 out of 499. Rookie card. Owen Hall. And we got our talisman insert. Chris Davis. Flip these over. Little James Wood base. Mariano Rivera and Eddie Collins. Eddie Collins on the throwback to Chicago. There. That is out of 149. Let me see who that is. Collins. That is White Sox. White Sox here. And Brooks Lee to the Minnesota Twins. Brooks Lee. Interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. Not sure what that is. Not sure exactly what that is. Definitely looks different though. That's like, it looks like a snake skin. Might be one of the snake skin ones, non-numbered. Interesting. Seaver King on the prismatic. Little Cecil. Yeah, snake skin. That's what I thought. Looks like snake skin. Short print. Got you. Okay. Got you. Nick Kurtz. A's. Rookie card, Nick Kurtz. A's. Nice hit. Some nice hits in this this box so far, or this break. 299 out of 299. Nick Kurtz. Ken Griffey Jr. Reds. Little fireworks. Yogi. Flip these around. All right, let's get into it. Roger. Tony Oliva. Tony Oliva. That's going to be out of 499. Number 4. 4 out of 499. Nice. Cam Smith. Ooh, looks like we got something coming up here. A little color splash. Little color splash here. It's the first one we've seen of this coming up. Cam Smith. Very nice. Houston. And boom. Christian Campbell. Christian Campbell. Boston on the color splash. Nice. Christian Campbell on the color splash. Very nice. Boston. That is a sweet looking card. They're very shiny too. It didn't look so shiny on the list. Christian Campbell, Boston, color splash. Nice short print. Yeah, it is. Yeah, very nice hit. Yeah, that was one of the ones highlighted. Very nice hit for Boston there. Very nice hit. Brady Sizemore. Bryce Eldridge. Andrew Jones. And Owen Casey. Chicago. That's going to be the Cubs. Out of 199. Very nice. Andrew Jones. And we got a Dingers. Marcelo Mayer. Dingers. Boston. Boston hitting lately. Marcelo Mayer. Boston. Dingers. Nice. Theo. Earl Combs. Miguel Cabrera. Shoeless Joe Jackson. And Grover Alexander. It's nice. It's going to be numbered out of 499. 235 out of 499. Grover Alexander. Valued collector. What is this here? Valued collector. Paul Molitor. Legendary signatures. Prizms. Mojo. Wow. Nice hit. Legendary signatures. Prizm auto. If y'all can see that. Show it up nice and close there. That's going to be Paul Molitor. Let's just see. I'm not sure. I want to say Yankees, but I'm really not sure. Oh, Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Very nice. Toronto. Very nice. Toronto Blue Jays. Nice hit. Prizm's Mojo. Very nice. Ethan Salas on the Talisman. Cole Young. Pablo. And some more base. Let's get right into this. Joe Sewell. Joe Sewell. Out of 149. Fireworks. Cooper Pratt. And we got an Ozzie Smith. Nice. Ozzie Smith. St. Louis. I think that's Dennis again. Dennis, nice hit. Out of 299. And Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin Encarnacion. And we got another talisman. Jacob Wilson. A little lucky talisman there. Flip these around. Eddie Collins. Bud Selig. Okay. I think it's a base. I'm going to set that aside. I have no idea who that would go to. If anybody knows who Bud Selig would go to, feel free to throw it in the chat. Jesus Wade out of 499. Otherwise, I'll have to look that up. I think it's just a base, though, but still, you know, don't want anybody to feel shortchanged. Spencer Jones. Christian Campbell on the Prismatic. We got an auto. Jonah Tong on the Sensational Signatures auto. Very nice. Sensational Signatures auto. Jonah Tong. Got to random it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. 18 out of 49. I'm cool with randoming it. 18 out of 49. Carter Holton out of 99. Very nice. Carter Holton out of 99. Atlanta Braves. Randy Johnson, the big unit. Big unit. Fireworks. Jake Peavy. Yeah, the C League. Yep, that's the one I was talking about. We can random that. No worries. I'll just throw the teams in there, and then whoever it goes to, and then Roki, of course, or Sasaki. Sorry, Rentaro. Okay. Vladimir Guerrero. Out of 199. Darren Baker. And we got a Dingers. Honeycutt on the Dingers. Nice. All right, and let's get right into this last one here. Last box mojo. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'll ask for sure. I think it is just a base card, but yeah, I'll verify. Sometimes people know like definitively. Like I think I had somebody in the hockey break that was like, "Oh, for sure this goes to so and so and so." But yeah, you always like to double check just in case. Otherwise, you get held legally liable for somebody's base Bud Selig, you know. Could be life changing there. Life altering moments. All right, this is the last box here, guys. Last box. We do have more breaks coming your way. KJ is coming up next. He's got some breaks for y'all, and then later tonight, YG, of course. The man, the myth, the legend. No MLB team. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. I'll take that as I'll take that per the checklist. I was gonna check, but I believe you. 31, no MLB teams. So what we'll do is we'll just, I'll throw all of these teams. We have a list of the teams random. And then I'll add Sasaki, because that was a spot. And then we'll random it. And then whoever is at the top of the list, that's who it will go to. We'll random it. Well, I'll roll the dice, and then we'll random it however many the dice says to random it. Don't want anybody to feel left out there. On their wonderful Bud Selig that they're just dying to have in their collection. Would hate for someone to feel shortchanged. All right, let's go. Last pack. And we'll get right into this box. Last box mojo. Let's go, folks. Come on. Put these into a little bit more manageable stacks here. Let's do our 3 stacks. Let's go. Tony La Rosa, St. Louis. Hagen Smith. That's going to be out of $4.99. Hagen Smith. And we have an auto coming up right after that. Malcolm Moore on the sensational auto. Malcolm Moore. That'll be going to the Texas Rangers. Malcolm Moore. Little ink for you. Nice. Sensational auto, Malcolm Moore, Texas. Talisman. Talisman. Some more base. Looks like we got some green coming up. Yohani Morales, green. That's the only one I've seen today of green. Washington. The Nats. Washington Nationals. Nice hit. Nice hit. It's the only green one I've seen. It's got to be a short number on that one. I think it's like out of 10 or 25. Green. 75. Okay, 18 out of 75. Still nice nonetheless. Washington Nats. Jacob Wilson on the Prismatic. Nice. Griff. Save this one for Griff Dog coming up. Griff O'Farrell. Out of $2.99. And we got a James Triantos. Chicago. Looks like the Cubbies based on the colors. Out of 25. Wow. James Triantos, Chicago, out of 25. Let me just verify that. I'm pretty sure it's got to be the Cubs, but I just want to. Yep, Chicago Cubs. James Triantos. Very nice. Fireworks. Slade Caldwell. Fireworks. Slade. Luis Angel. Brooks Lee. Out of $4.99, Dalton Rushing, rookie card. Very nice. $4.65 out of $4.99. Kalen Culpepper. And we got a Dingers. Braden Montgomery. Dingers. Jake Peavy. Got some orange coming up here. Paul Konerko. Paul Konerko. Los Angeles. Paul Konerko. L.A. That's the Dodgers. The Dodgers. The red on the number threw me off a bit, but it is that is Dodgers. Paul Konerko. Out of 49. 44 out of 49. Nice hit. Pablo the Panda. Big Sandoval. Here we go. And we got a Dingers. Dingers. Extra shiny here. Christian Campbell on the Dingers. That one is going to be numbered out of 199. It's got a little extra shine to it on that one. I could tell. It's extra shiny gold. Dingers. That one is out of 199. 23 out of 199. Christian Campbell, Boston. And we got Brody Brecht. Brody Brecht. Brody Brecht, Rockies. That one is out of 199. Talisman. Transfer some of these over. Slade Caldwell. And we got an auto coming up. That one's out of 499. Auto. Sensational Signatures. Kyle Manzardo. Sensational Signatures. Cleveland. Almost said the Indians, but it's the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians. That one is out of 199. Nice hit. Sensational. James Trantos. Bob Gibson. All right, last stack. Let's go. Vladdy. And we got a purple. Jet Williams. Jet Williams, New York. I believe it's going to be the Mets. Let's just double check that. New York Mets. That is out of 149. Nice hit. Ken Griffey Jr. And we got a fireworks. Kellen Lindsay. Let's go. Luis Angel Ancuna. Acuna at a 299. Go ahead and sleeve that one up. Very nice. Tommy Troy. Non-numbered. Dingers. Cam Smith. I believe that's just a regular Dingers. Yep, regular Dingers. Very nice. Alex Rodriguez, a little A-Rod. Ooh, an auto there. Save that. Andrew Jones. And out of 499, Nelson Cruz. Texas Rangers. Vladdy. Dylan Cruz on the Talisman. Nice. Posey. Aaron Judge. And we got an auto coming up here for sure. Boom. Cam Smith on the Prizm Matrix rookie card auto. Cam Smith for the Astros. I think that was like an $11 spot. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cam Smith. Nice. Brandon Sproat. This will be numbered to 99. Brandon Sproat. New York. I think it's going to be the Mets. Double check that. I know because the colors, but yeah, we'll just double check. Yep. Sometimes you never know. Maybe they stuck him in some weird throwback or college uniform or who knows. Anyways, Mets, Brandon Sproat. Jesus Wade. Jesus Mate, or it's Mate, excuse me. Jesus Mate. Christian Mort. Prismatic. Last stack, let's go. Braylon Doty. Tommy Troy. Looks like we got something coming up here. Something coming up. Little last ditch mojo here. Out of 199, Tommy Troy. That's going to be Arizona D-backs. Kansas City. And we got Dingers. Jace LaViolette. And that will take us out. We'll do a quick recap and get you on with your day and on to more breaks. Thanks for tuning in and joining us on that break. Let me just do this Bud Selig actually really quick. Thanks, Dennis. For that, I've just been looking them up on the checklist. So I've just been going by the checklist there on the associations. Canerco. I'll double check that. Yeah, it says Paul Canerco, Dodgers here. I'll just what I'm going to do too is I'll just link I'll link the checklist I'm going off. If you guys can take, if you want to take a look, that's the checklist there. If you want to double check anything there. Panini Prizm. Cool. And I'm just gonna random this this Bud Selig. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be funny if they put like Bud Selig on whatever team people thought he like favored. Like if you landed a ref in the NFL and they put him on like the Chiefs, you know, it'd be kind of funny. What am I looking for? All teams. Oh, got you. Okay. All teams random. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't think I was gonna have to do another random, so I set aside my random list. All right. Here's what we'll do. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. Yo.
How's it going?
It's going. We're about to random off this base Bud Selig.
Ooh, a little bit of Bud?
This base. but it's not on any team. So all right, guys, we're gonna roll the dice, and then these are the teams.
Wait, was it pick your team?
Huh?
Was it pick your team?
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay, 3 times.
3 times always.
Okay, so we're gonna roll the dice 3 times on.
No need for dice. You just random.
Oh, he just ran them 3 times. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. All right, USA is gonna be the Sasaki spot. So actually, I'll just change it. Sasaki. Okay. Cool. So we got everybody in there, and we're gonna randomize 3 times. Let's go. Good luck. Top team wins it. 1, 2, and 3. Mariners, you've won the jackpot. Bud Selig with a fist pump. Good old Bud. Heck of a take there. All right, let me make sure I write that so we don't miss out. That is going to be Mariners. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks again for joining us. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful